Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for taking a few minutes to click on this video. So I went to Walgreens today. Walgreens isn't a store that I've made a video about yet because I used to go to Walgreens all the time before I started my channel. And everything would go well most of the time. I mean, it had its issues like any place, but for the most part, it was just, great deals. So, but my store's computers were very, very slow. My transactions took forever because every time I scanned a coupon, it would take forever to register it, and then so it was just a very long process all the time, but it worked. But then they went through, I think, some kind of computer upgrade at the two stores in my area. It doesn't seem like it was nationwide or anything because nobody else was having this trouble that I could see. But so basically after that, the computer started working better. But if I used even one register reward, it kicked all my digitals off every time. Even if I had, it's been a long time since you had to have an item for a register reward to attach to. So even if I had say 9 items, only 3 coupons, and I try to use one register reward, leaving plenty of items without a coupon or anything attached to them, it would throw off every digital coupon. So it just became not worth it. So it's been a while. So I decided to go back today and see how things went, and everything with the system went great. It took a register reward in the second transaction with no problems. I got all my Walgreens cash. Everything was good. I made 2 mistakes, but that's fine because that's my fault as a human. I hadn't been back there in a while. I made one rookie mistake, and it is what it is. So in this first transaction, of course, I had no register rewards or anything to work with. So what I ended up doing so that I wouldn't have such a big out-of-pocket expense was I took some of the $10 virtual visas that I've received for Haleon rebates and Colgate rebates and what's the other one? Activate rewards. And I used them to purchase Walgreens gift cards. And if you're going to do this, just be aware that it took about an hour and a half for each gift card to hit my email. Whereas if I use a $10 virtual visa to buy a $10 gift card at CVS, it's usually in my account in 2 to 3 minutes. So sometimes I even do that in store at CVS. If I decide I want a CVS gift card and I'm holding on to a $10 virtual visa, I'll just go on the CVS website in store, purchase a gift card. It's in my email in a couple minutes, no problems. But if you're going to do it with Walgreens, just be aware that every time that I did this, it took over an hour and a half for that gift card to hit my account. So what I decided to do was the Dove deal and the Nivea deal because, we use a lot of Dove in this house, especially the sensitive skin. We have that great buy one, get one free insert coupon, which is a limit of 2 per transaction. And the store I go to reads all the coupons. So if it says, a limit of 1 per shopping trip, that's all I'm going to be able to use for the most part. But that one said limit of 2, so I know I'd be safe. We also had this Nivea deal, which is spend 20 and you get $10 in Walgreens cash. And the Dove deal is spend 3 and you get a $6 register reward. I feel like this is going to be my springtime lotion. This looks beautiful, smells great. I love peach stuff, so I wanted to pick that up. So the Nivea deal, so the goal here was to spend 50 and get $10 in Walgreens cash. That was the incentive that I had on my Walgreens account. I think most people have that one this week, or spend 45, get 9, but somewhere in that vicinity. So the Dove, the reason I went ahead and got these giant Dove is because the buy one, get one free coupon that we have is good on the men's body wash up to $13.99. So you might as well get the biggest men's body wash that you can find if you use it, if you have someone who can use it, as long as it's under $13.99 because it's going to be free. So I thought that was great. So I picked those up, and the 2 women's that are $7. So 7 for each women's, 10 for each men's, makes it $34. So you're $16 away from $50 right there, which is fantastic. The 2 buy one, get one free coupons came off no problem. $10 each. You didn't even have to input that. The system just knew it took $10 off for each one. That makes it $14 for all 4 Dove, and then you get the $6 register reward, making it $8 for all 4, or just $2 a piece. So that is really cheap for Dove, especially these ones that are 30 ounces. So the other thing I picked up was the Nivea. So I picked up one at $10.99, this one, and then I picked up this one at $9.49. They both qualify for the $2 coupons that we have for Nivea. So I used a $2 digital on one and a $2 printable coupon for the other one. So together, they're $20.48. So you're over the $20 mark to get your $10 back in Walgreens cash. So it makes it $16.48 after the 2 coupons, and you'll get $10 back in Walgreens cash. So the total for everything was $54.48, way over the $50 mark. It was $30.48 after my coupons, and then I got my $6 register reward back for the Dove, $10 in Walgreens cash back for the Nivea, $10 back for the 50. I got 75 cents back on Fetch because on my one Fetch account, it had a rebate for any Walgreens receipt would give you, what was it? I think it was like 25 cents, or anyway, I'll post it up there. So it was 75 cents total. It gave me 250 points or 25 cents just for scanning a receipt. And they gave me 2 additional Walgreens Fetch offers. So for a total of 75 cents back on Fetch, and then also 54 cents just in regular Walgreens cash. So the total I got back was $27.29, and my total that I spent out was $30.48. So it made it $3.19 for all these items. Just ignore that 26 there. I forgot to white that out. So let's just get rid of that. Okay, so we'll look at it this way. $27.29 is what I got back when I spent out $30.48, making it $3.19 for all of these items. So here's my receipt for everything. All the Dove are on there. The 2 women's for $14, the men's at $10 each. The 2 Neutrogena products at $9.49 and $9.99. There is my 2 coupons coming off for the Dove men's products. And then my 2 $2 coupons coming off for the Nivea. One is an e-coupon, a digital coupon, and one is just a regular printable coupons. My total was $30.48, and I got back the $20.54 and the $6 register reward and a little bit of money back on Fetch. So I thought that was a really good transaction. $3.19 for all of these products, which is super cheap for all of that. And I'll show you on here. Here's all my $10 gift cards that came off. I had redeemed for 3 of those. So that made my, out of pocket, after tax, just $2.31. But those gift cards all came off just fine. But like I said, they do take just a little while to show up in your email. So just be wary of that. All right, so this is the transaction where I made 2 mistakes. I think I was so excited about the first transaction going well, and then I was a little nervous about this one because I was going to use the $6 register reward from the first transaction and roll it into this one. So this is where it could have gone wonky if it was going to. So I picked up, the first mistake I made was, it's just been so long since I shopped at Walgreens, and I bought 2 sets of Colgate stuff in the same transaction, and we all know that's a no-no. You'd only get 1 register reward. These would have had to been purchased in separate transactions to get the $3 register reward twice. But it's okay, because actually these Colgate products should push me to where I have a bunch of pending receipts in the Colgate rebate that we have going on right now for like Colgate and Palmolive and soft soap and Irish Spring. This should push me to the point where I get a $10 virtual Visa. So it all worked out okay, but it was just a mistake I made personally. The other mistake I made was, in my head I'm thinking Tylenol is part of the Haleon rebate, not the Activate Rewards rebate. For Haleon, you have to spend $25 and you get a $10 virtual Visa. For Activate Rewards, you have to spend $30 if you want a $10 virtual Visa. And these 2 products together did not total $30. However, they did total over $20, so I will get a $5 virtual Visa. So it all worked out okay. It just could have been, in my head I was getting a $10 virtual Visa, but that's okay because the register reward came off, all my digitals came off, and nothing went wrong. So it's giving me confidence to start going back to Walgreens again. So the deal with the Colgate products is the toothpaste are $4 a piece, and we have a $3 digital coupon. And when you buy 2, you get a $3 register reward. So it'll make them $1 a piece because it'll be 8 and you'll get $6 in total savings, making them $1 a piece. And the same thing for the toothbrushes. But since I knew I could, was scanning these for that Colgate rewards, $1 a piece is fine. I usually don't mind paying $1 a piece for toothbrushes. For toothpaste, it's a little but for toothbrushes, it's okay. The other deal is there's a bunch of products in the store that are buy 2 certain health and wellness things, and you get a $5 store coupon for them. And this Tylenol Precise was one of them. And I've never bought this product before. And we have a $3.50 digital coupon, and we have $3.50 insert coupons. And then we, of course, have the Activate Rewards, which I was thinking was the Haleon Rewards, but that's okay. And then the last thing I picked up was these Tresemme. I went for these new products because we do have 50 cents back on each one of them on Fetch. And I wanted to try some of these. This gloss finishing oil seemed really nice. And then this shine spray. I also thought, I think I'm really going to like that. So I wanted to pick these up. And they're part of a deal where if you buy 2 of them, you will get a $4 register reward. So here's how it breaks down. This was a separate account, so I had another spend $20 and get a $10 in Walgreens cash. And before this transaction here, I also placed an order for 1 individual 4x6 print. I paid like, I want to say 41 cents for it, and a $5 back in Walgreens cash when you spend $15. Catalina did print out of the Catalina machine by the photo, so that was great. I wanted to work that into this transaction. So the Tresemme is $7 a piece, so two will cost you $14. Your $5 digital will come off, making it $9. You'll get your $4 register reward and $1 back on fetch, making it $4 for the two of them, or just $2 a piece. The Tylenol are $13.99. They so two of them would cost you $27.98, and I'm thinking at this point that I'm golden, but that's all right. So the $3.50 digital came off, and the $3.50 insert coupon I had also went through, making it $20.98. You'll get the $5 store coupon and the $5 virtual Visa would make it $10.98 for the two of them. I was thinking it was $5.98. The Colgate are all $4, so all four of them will cost you $16. $6 in coupons did come off, making it $10, and then I got my $3 register reward, which would make it $7 for all four of them, which is steep, but thankfully I should get that $10 Visa, so that actually makes them a $3 moneymaker. So the total for everything was $57.98. After coupons, it was $39.98. Everything I got back that we talked about so far, plus I got the $10 in Walgreens cash for spending $50, $5 for spending $15, and then 57 more additional cents in just everyday Walgreens cash coming back on this transaction, gave me $43.57 back, making this a $3.59 moneymaker, where we spent out $3.19 on the first transaction, so the whole thing is a 40-cent moneymaker. Here's my receipt for this one. The only issue that I had at all with Walgreens, because the other stuff was definitely my fault. Here, I'll just show you everything we have on here. And there's all my, see where they scan that points booster. And there's everything. My total was $33.98 because I did use that $6 register reward. I asked her to please put $30 on my PayPal debit card because at that rate, I would get another $1.50 back from my PayPal debit card for purchasing products at a health and wellness store. She accidentally put in $30 cash is what she entered into her system. And she would have had to redo everything, and I felt bad, and thankfully I had $30 in cash, so I just didn't make her redo it. So I did lose out on those points on my PayPal debit card. So that's the only thing that actually went wrong on Walgreens' side, but it just wasn't worth having her re-ring everything. I felt bad. So it was $33.98. I did get $15.57 back in Walgreens cash. Plus I got back all the register rewards here, and I'll get back those Visa cards as well. So that is everything I got from Walgreens today. It was, I don't know, uplifting. It gave me hope that things are going to go better at Walgreens from now on because I really did like going there. I usually got pretty decent deals on laundry products and, we have those monthly boosters, which is great, but it just became not worth it when you couldn't use a single register report. So if that happened to anyone else out there, over the summer, this was basically over the summer last year. So if anybody else was having that issue, I'd be really curious to hear about it. But if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. And thank you for watching.